internet is alive with fresh rap beef. Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion's feud has taken over the internet. However, in this video, I don't want to address or talk about this feud. What I want to talk about is, why is Nicki so hated? The girls be mad and they're always coming for Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is never the one to start it, but she sure will finish it. Girl, listen, I'm gonna talk about that in another video. And for all y'all people that keep saying that Nicki Minaj is too old, to be acting like this, girl, y'all need to take several seats, because as she said, she ain't Beyonce. Her daddy was no businessman, her mama was no business owner, and if these girls keep coming for her, she's gonna come for them and keep her mother foot on their necks. I'm sorry, let's get into the video. So, as we all know, Nicki Minaj had a hate train in 2017, 2018, 2019, and I think the hate train is still ongoing, even though she has had some redemption since then. What I want to explore in this video is the reason, and the main issue I think that people have with Nicki Minaj is that she is successful. Nicki has had an extremely long run in the music industry, longer than most artists manage to be successful. She's pushed the boundaries for rappers, and she's versatile. She can rap in a variety of different ways. She's done different kind of music. Have you heard Pink Friday 2? Like, come on. This woman is legendary. And she's reached the point where she is able to compete in pop fields, like with artists like Katy Perry, Beyonce, Rihanna, and she's had numerous endorsements and sponsorships. We have to give it to her. She's the most successful female rapper we've seen ever, and she's knocked down the doors for all these girls like Megan Thee Stallion. And I think that's been the issue with most people, why they hate her, because she's so successful, and the fact that the record label, the industry, hates Nicki Minaj because record labels and artists dislike the fact that Nicki has a monopoly in the female rap industry. Nicki came to prominence in the music industry when there weren't many active female rappers. During her reign, the only prominent female rapper to pop up was Iggy Azalea, who didn't have much support outside of the pop genre. Then Remy Ma came and she failed miserably. One thing's for sure, music labels don't like it when the single artist has that much power. It's supposed to be a competition between labels, so they wanted to get rid of Nicki Minaj. Do you remember when Lady LaSure turned down a record deal because it stipulated that she needed to diss Nicki Minaj and attempt to ignite a beef? Beef leads to fans picking sides and choosing one artist over the other. That didn't work out then, and it became a strategy that was used later. This is a strategy that Megan Thee Stallion is trying to use here to get some relevancy. You know what? Nicki's a very opinionated person, and she won't hesitate to tell you if you did something wrong to her. It happened with her and other artists like Mariah Carey, Miley Cyrus, Taylor Swift. She's even done this to radio hosts, interviewers, producers, even the head of the Grammys, when according to her, they wanted her to take the fall for her performance being modeled after a Catholic exorcism and the controversy it caused when she allegedly had the all clear from them beforehand. Nicki has said before that people, especially men, don't like seeing a woman that's influential and opinionated tell them what they're doing wrong, because then she's seen as a bitch or diva, while men are seen as bosses. So all of these labels and rappers that wanted her marketing power, they felt offended by her criticisms. as well as magazines who she spoke out against, and fans that didn't like her music anymore for whatever reason, created a compounded effect and formed the hate train. It started with bad press and rumors about her being rude, high maintenance, about her being a diva that doesn't work with other females, and then came Cardi B. She had a stable following, a likable personality that many people found relatable, an aggressive rap style that could be respected in hip-hop, and a catchy single. Bodak Yellow was a result of hard work, and I won't discount Cardi's hustle and music taste, but she came out when Nicki was on hiatus after the Grammy feud, and she benefited from the hate train because a lot of people decided she could be the perfect way to dethrone Nicki Minaj. And as we can see after the Grammy feud, and she benefited from the hate train because a lot of people decided she could be the perfect way to dethrone Nicki Minaj. And as we can see, that didn't work. Their attempts failed. And when Cardi B came out, there was a push behind her from everyone in the industry. Magazines wrote positive articles everywhere. Radio stations stopped playing Nicki's music overnight and played this song on repeat. Everyone heard it. Bodak Yellow was everywhere. Bodak Yellow was an unseen event in female rap because someone all of a sudden came out with an extremely popular song. Nicki was on hiatus, and I don't know if she would have wanted to release music to compete, but all that matters is that she didn't. Cardi gained support and momentum. Then Cardi entered a relationship with Offset, who was in an extremely popular rap group, which helped her gain even more influence and popularity in the hip-hop community. Then Nicki and Cardi got into their beef over motorsport. Nicki had the line, "If Cardi the QB, I'm Nicki Lamborghini," in her original verse. Cardi didn't like that, and since it was her boyfriend's song, there was pressure for Nicki to change it. Cardi never expressed any sort of excitement to work with Nicki, so Nicki felt slighted. That led to their Harper's Bazaar altercation and Nicki's response on Queen Radio, followed by Cardi's reply on Instagram. The one good thing to result from the hate train is the emergence of so many female rappers in the mainstream. After seeing Cardi's success, so many labels seem to have started to support female rappers. Today we have Cardi, Megan, Doja, Lizzo, the City Girls, Latto, Erica Banks, and the list goes on. There are more female rappers coming to the forefront and making their money. But the sad thing is that it didn't need to cost Nicki's reputation for this variety to become the norm. I think people don't give Nicki credit enough that she has opened doors. It's because of Nicki that all of these female rappers today have all this opportunity. Instead of being on her good side, they want to antagonize her. And things haven't changed because Nicki, is still dominating the music industry. The sad thing is that a lot of people still have a bad taste in their mouth when it comes to Nicki, and I don't know how much longer her reputation will have to suffer for that fact. She's too successful and too forward-thinking for people to, be always trying to knock her down and to push, their agenda forward. And while, yes, we can't deny she's a queen of rap, and as a queen you don't need to be responding and retaliating every time somebody comes with something. But Nicki's a rapper, and that is what rap is about. It's about if somebody comes out with a diss track, you're going to respond back, and it doesn't matter if she's a queen. Nicki knows who she is. Nicki knows what she can do. She's gonna continue to keep her foot on these bitches' necks. And Nicki just be having fun, living her life, enjoying her man, enjoying being a mob, enjoying the success of her Pink Friday 2 album, and just be drinking water and looking good and minding her own business. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me know do you think it's fair that all these people keep hating on Nicki for no reason?